YN sat at her desk feeling annoyed as she waited for her employee Jungkook to bring the files she had asked for. Before she could say anything, he tripped over the carpet, and in the next second, he was on top of her. He was gonna die soon. It was a bad day for him. YN's eyes widened as she felt his weight pressing down on her. She was breathing heavily, her heart raced from that sudden accident that took place. He looked just as shocked. His face was so close to hers that she could feel his breath. For a few seconds, neither of them said anything. They didn't know what to. She yelled, pushing him away with all her strength. Both were embarrassed because she had her secretary watching. Jungkook quickly got up, stumbling as he tried to gather the fallen papers. He nodded quickly, still fumbling with the papers. Without another word, he rushed out of the room, leaving YN alone with her secretary. She sat back down, still trying to catch her breath. She mumbled to herself. She checked the time and realized she had a meeting scheduled for evening, and she still didn't have the files she needed. Frustrated, she grabbed her phone and called him. Finally, it was time. YN walked into the meeting room with Jungkook beside her. His tall figure caught everyone's attention, but his expression was awkward. He gave her an awkward smile. They sat down, and the meeting started. Jungkook presented his idea. He was surely good at it, but spilled water on the wires too, which was not a surprise for YN anymore. She liked him still. YN couldn't believe it. For the first time, he had actually done everything right, and the clients were satisfied. The files were organized, the agenda was ready, everything was perfect, except for that mess he created. She looked at him for a moment. She was impressed. She hadn't expected him to get it right so quickly, especially with the files. But then she noticed something. Her colleague, Mark, was being way too touchy. When Jungkook was giving presentation, everyone was focused on him, but Mark kept leaning too close to her, brushing his hand against hers. YN tried to ignore it, but it made her uncomfortable. It was normal in the workspace. She didn't want it to create a scene. She pulled her hand back, hoping he'd get the hint, but no. If he wasn't an important person for the company, she would have slapped him. Jungkook saw what was happening. His hand clenched. He didn't like seeing anyone with YN, and on top of that, the man was making her feel uncomfortable. He walked closer, still talking, grabbed his coffee, and before anyone could notice anything, he spilled it all over Mark's lap. YN flinched. The room went quiet. Mark jumped up, cursing and wiping his pants. YN stared, completely shocked. Jungkook looked at her and smiled. YN still was quiet. She couldn't help but feel a bit surprised. He had stood up for her without even thinking. She wasn't sure what to say, but the thing which was happening to her was so wrong. She was grateful that Jungkook gave her courage to stand up for herself. Mark stormed out of the room, his face red with anger and embarrassment. Everyone left. Jungkook started cleaning up the mess, looking serious now. She could see he was angry too. It was the first time she has seen him like that. up at her. Ryan felt a small smile forming on her lips. Maybe Jungkook too felt something for her, and except for his clumsiness, he was a good man. It was late now. The office was empty, except for Ryan. She was sitting at her desk, staring at her laptop, trying to finish up the pending work. But her mind went back to Jungkook. She wanted to confess her feelings and wished to know what he felt. The quiet office was nice, but she was getting tired now, and surprisingly, Jungkook knew what she needed the most. He walked in holding a cup of coffee. They didn't ask, just placed it on her desk.